Hello, my name's Ashley, and I'm about to do something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna go with it. I am 42 years old, and I'm miserable in every sense of the word. Every aspect of life right now is just miserable, and I've been wanting to kind of document the process more for myself than anything else. If somebody else benefits from this, that's wonderful. Gosh, I could hope that would be my ultimate dream, but we're going to start this in a way that I didn't want to. I had all these fantasies over time that I've wanted to do this for a long time, honestly. I just always thought, I'd set up my office in a way, I'd use microphones properly, and I'd learn to edit the videos perfectly, and it would be, visually enticing, and it would be an easy video to watch. And you know what? I had somebody recently that I've been following on Facebook accomplish something that's incredible. And at the end, when she did, which was just a few days ago, it's July 7th, 2026, by the way, for reference. When I saw her accomplish her major goal, and she just looked in the camera and said, sometimes you just got to do it, even if you think you can't. Have we heard that said 1,000,001 times? Yes, but I don't know why this one in particular. She did something really incredible, and we'll talk about it probably in a future video. But I'm 42. We lost my son's dad in 2019. He was 11 years old, and it was just a freak medical thing. And that is when my life started falling apart. The fallout of that was absolutely terrible. Then I had to do it all through COVID. He died in September 2019, and then COVID obviously started immediately in 2020, and it just really complicated everything. There was a lot of sideways details there that maybe we'll talk about, maybe we won't. I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about the past. I just for context, my destruction date was September 18th, 2019. And it's been difficult ever since. My goal was to get my son raised and make sure he's okay. And he just turned 18 and he's doing very well. And he has his struggles. But I think one of the things that would benefit him is if I wasn't struggling so bad myself. He has adopted a lot of my negativity. I'm super negative and I'm aware of it. And I know other people notice it. And I just don't know what to do about it. So we need to figure that out. But I did leave my corporate positions about 3 years ago. I own a bookkeeping business, and it's going okay. Did buy my first house February this year, and several days later got hit by a tornado. Life happens. Life happens. My life has been affected by a lot of things that are nobody's fault. It just happened. And we're working through, and we almost had the repairs done. We had to pay for those in cash because my insurance is a whole other episode, but insurance sucks. But we're on the way, logistically, we're good. We're functional. We're okay, but I'm not happy. I'm just not happy. I'm doing a job that I've grown to really despise. Unfortunately, I'm very good at it. This is the skill that I possess. This is how I make my money. It's not fulfilling. I don't feel good about it, and it does not excite me to wake up in the morning. And I know even the world's best jobs don't want to wake up some days. I'm talking every day. And then the moment I wake up, start working, my general feeling is, God, I can't wait until this is done. And then as soon as it's done and I can relax, I start worrying about the next day. And this just isn't something I want to continue. This is not good for my health. My mental health has suffered. My physical health has suffered. I've just suffered as a whole. Somewhere along the way, I realized I forgot to build my own life that I want, because I've spent so many years surviving. That's why I do bookkeeping. That's why I opened this firm, because it's what I could do and it's what I knew would make me money to pay my bills. It's just not fulfilling anymore. It was fulfilling at first. It felt like it was, but I think it was just because I was so shocked that it was working and that I was building this business, and I was really proud of that. But as far as a job, no, not at all. As of today, again, July 7th, 2026, my starting point is pure exhaustion, emotionally and physically. I can't remember the last time that I wasn't exhausted. Um, I've gained a little bit of weight. And considering the fact that I have health problems that make it hard for me to gain weight, that's impressive. And it's a direct result of me being sedentary. And it's not what I want for myself anymore. Walking through Walmart feels like running a marathon at this point. I'm sore. My body hurts. I'm not that great of a wife because of it. Like, obviously, we don't fight. We don't argue too much. We get along very, very well, my new husband and I. We've been together since 2022. But he deserves a better version of me, too. And I spend, a lot of my day working from my couch because my back hurts. And, I don't like to spend a lot of time in my office chair because of it. Emotionally, I struggle to leave the house. I'm super social. My whole life, I've been very social. I've known a lot of people. I've been very involved. I used to be involved with a club that used to have a lot of fun while raising money to help people. And I loved that. It made me feel good about myself. I was involved with the Chamber of Commerce for quite a few years, and I loved it. I just loved the networking. I loved relating to people. I loved connecting with people, and I just don't have that. And I have not had that since 2019. And COVID stole whatever chance was left of that happening after we recovered from that death. I've lost most of my friends just because of distance, time, and effort. The one friend I have left, just doesn't, well, I guess I got two, but the two friends I have, they can't do anything. We can't spend quality time together. We can't, there's no getting a brunch every so often. They have life situations themselves. It's not their fault, but I'm just painfully lonely. And I love my husband and my kid, but gotta leave the house sometimes. I just don't feel like myself anymore. Myself was a lot more spunky. My brain's full of ideas. My brain's full of dreams and things I want to do. And if my brain could have the body that it wants just to function, looks aside, I'd be the Hulk. I want to do everything. I want to do it all. I want to be, go, but my body doesn't cooperate and it feels like shit. Sorry, I'm going to push my dog down. This is going to be a rough video with my dogs growling in the background and wrestling and jumping. There's just no perfect time to do this, including right now. And I'm not sharing this because I want sympathy. I'm sharing it because I want to remember exactly where I started. I want to document this for myself so I can keep good track and stay motivated. I want to document in case, what if there's one person that benefits from seeing me do this, that's great. I just realized that if I keep waiting for myself to magically feel better, it's not going to happen. Nobody's coming to fix it. Nothing's coming to fix it. I have to do it myself. There's just nothing else. There's no way around it. So I'm just choosing to do it for myself, and I'm doing it for my husband, and I'm doing it for my kid because, even though he's 18 now and he's got a lot of ideas, he needs to see what it's like to pick yourself up and to make yourself feel better and to make your life better where you don't like it, because he struggles with his depression too from losing his dad. And I can see sometimes he questions his purpose in life as well. And he's got plenty of purpose, so I need to do this so he can see it. But I'm just done waiting for the motivation. The motivation's there. I'm just not digesting it the way and spitting it out in action the way I should be. So I'm going to build a new life, and I'm going to do it one piece at a time. And alongside of that, I think the hardest thing is going to be me addressing my own problems with myself, loving myself again, feeling like I do deserve to go out and go for a walk, and being comfortable going to the store because people just disappoint me now. And it's not because every time I leave the house, somebody's mean to me. I can't physically watch how people treat each other anymore. And I know that that's something unique to this decade, and it's going to be one of the ugly legacies that I think the 2020s, are remembered for, is how awful we all got to each other, and it makes it very difficult for me to leave the house. I actually get to this point where I just get super anxious, even going to the grocery store, going to do anything. But I just want to get my life back. I want to get me back. I want to get the old me back and mix her with some of the cool lessons I've learned over the last few years and see what kind of human I can create myself into. And alongside of that, I do want to start a business that suits me emotionally. And it's going to be a shocker. It's going to be nothing like accounting. I don't want to do accounting anymore. This is a boring job. And on top of that, nobody's ever happy with their numbers. And there's just a lot of negativity surrounding it, and I don't care to ever have a conversation about the IRS again. And it never works for anybody, and the system is awful. And especially after what I saw happen at tax time this year with all the business owners, it's just terrible. So we're going to build a business, and we're going to take it step by step. And it's a business that I'm not really super experienced in. I grew up in a little bit, but I was also a child. That doesn't mean that I know how to do it as an adult. So I'm going to learn a whole new business, and I'm going to start a whole new business. And it's going to be the scariest thing I've ever done. Because the businesses I've started in the past have all been, have ran well and been successful, but it was always something I already knew how to do. This is going to be wild. And I think some people are going to think I'm dumbing myself down, but I'm not. I just want to be happy. I don't want this heavy job anymore. I just want to live my life and feel good about it. And I want to bring some kind of joy to other people. I want to build something from nothing again that I can actually stand and be excited about and be proud of. I want to watch, I want to share every step with somebody, even if it's just myself through these videos. I'm going to post it weekly where I'm at, the ups, the downs, the drawbacks. There might be a few weeks in a row where I'm just a little sedentary and I'm like, bleh, but we're going to get through it. And with some kind of luck and maybe a little bit of hard work, I think that maybe in a year I could sit here and tell a whole different story about how I picked myself up, because this new business idea is going to put me back in front of people. It's going to put me in social situations. It's going to, put me in a networking position again. My dog's barking. There's just no perfect time to do this. We're going to do it on the couch with the dogs being assholes in the background. But between that, I'm along the same thing. I have to improve my physical health, even if it means walking 5 minutes. I want to be more confident. I want to learn to socialize again, because I was really good at it once upon a time. I need to let go of some of my frustration, my anger. I'm living in the past constantly. I'm pissed off often. There's just a lot of terrible things going on right now. So I need to upright this. And I'm not sure what the plan is, but we're going to take it 1 week at a time. Today, my only goal was to make this video, and I did that. So, and it wasn't perfect, and it wasn't the way I wanted. And I probably didn't cover, and I probably rambled too much, but I'm still here. I made the video, and I will see you soon with an update.